Hello everyone, welcome into another episode of Last Protagonist Plays Octopath Traveler. I hope you guys are doing well as always. On last night's stream, we continued going through Ophelia's quests, right? Yeah, so we finished chapter 3 for her, and then... What did I start after that? She's still in my party. I don't even remember. How come I don't remember? Losing my mind. Did we do both of her quests? Chapter 2 and 3? Maybe, yeah, maybe it was chapter 2 and 3. Anyway, without horns, nice to see you again. How goes it? So I believe next, all we have... Oh, it was Alpin we were working on. That's right. Wait, chapter 2. Hold on. Did I not finish chapter 2? Is this the old save? What is going on? They're all there. He's there, that's fine. Wait, on the way. Let me go back to the menu. Maybe I clicked the wrong thing somehow. Worst case scenario, I could just do the autosave. Okay, so that's what it was. We did Ophelia's chapter 3 and then Alphin's chapter 2. This one's more recent. I guess I forgot to say. Hey, Sandy, how's it going? Hey, boy. Hey, cut. Nope. Dog is being a little bit naughty, but we got him. Alright, so... check out the world map. Alphin's quest is done. Where is this chapter 3? It's in Saintsbridge, of course. So we'll continue with Alphin and then... what's his name? Cyrus's quest following that up. So, Daddy Shimura, welcome back in. You're the nerd. Without horns, you appreciate that the doctor's story so far has just been him doing traveling doctor stuff? Just you wait. You arrive in Saintsbridge to see a man and an apothecary speaking. Whether this meeting augurs good fortune or ill remains to be seen. Ooh. The story so far. The deadly disease that plagued Goldshore. In the end, it was but the trickery of Vanessa, a depraved quack who enriched herself at her patient's expense. But Alphin put an end to her villainy, and healed the people out of the kindness of his heart. You were always my hero, an unreachable ideal, but heck if I ain't getting closer by the day. Having eased the pain and suffering of one town, Alphin strode into Saintsbridge with newfound confidence. Little did he know what awaited him there. Yeah, I just don't really like how the chapters are completely separate from all the other characters' chapters. Like, why is he wandering into Saintsbridge? Does the party have business here? Is he wandering? It's just really messy.
Oi, hey, can you spare a scrap of food for a poor soul? As you can see, the snick's left me too injured to stand.
Show it to me. The wound festers. If it isn't treated, you'll be dead before the next sunrise.
What? You're one of them apothecaries, is that it?
What's it to you?
Bloody hell's put the god smile on me. Treat my wound and you can name your price.
Before that, answer me one thing.
Oh, but of course, ask me anything.
Afraid you're out of luck, friend. Your life isn't worth saving.
Damn.
Wait, have some mercy. You can't just leave a man to die.
Hold it! You're an apothecary, ain't you? How can you leave a man you examined to suffer?
And who in the hells are you?
Name's Alvin, and despite appearances, I'm a traveling apothecary myself.
Fellow druggist, is it? Well, listen up. I'm a free man with the right to choose my patients.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means just what I said. Some lives aren't worth saving.
Who does that jackass think he is?
You're an apothecary too, he said.
Sure am, and one who doesn't discriminate when it comes to those in need. Let me see that wound.
Much obliged.
You're lucky I showed up when I did. There. That should give you a fighting chance. But you ain't out of the woods yet. You'll need plenty of rest till it heals up. Here, lean on me.
You're far too kind. Thank you.
The name's Alvin. Just doing my job.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alvin. I'm Miguel. You really saved me. Don't mention it. You just rest up now, okay? I'll check in on you later with some victuals. I hear the grapes around these parts make for good eating. Better for drinking, if you catch my meaning. Hate to break it to you, but not in your condition. We can raise a glass once you're all healed up. Deal?
Aye.
I'd like that. Now there's a friendly enough guy.
Oh.
Shucks, I ain't eaten yet either. Can't mix medicine on an empty stomach, now can we? Let's go hit the tavern. So you're saying, remember, they don't have a party in their stories, the others just appear like ghosts when fights happen? So here's one of my bigger complaints about that. If that were to be the case, then why have this travel banter at all? It just kind of clashes with the narratives that they try to keep going. Like, I would almost just rather have travel banter going into side areas in between the stories. Then I could headcanon what you're talking about. Headed for the alehouse? Nothing like a flagon of mead to ease a man's cares. I'm a regular at more than a few alehouses, though I go for the rumors more than the drink. Rumors? What is anyone in an alehouse to say that it interests a man like you? Who's wealthy, for example, and who's not? Which lords pay their guards well, and which don't? You can find all that out at the tavern? That and more. Mead loosens tongues and gets men talking. There's quite some profit to be had in an alehouse if you know how to listen. Not to mention, thieves themselves often drop by to share secrets and tips. Yikes! I'd best be careful next time I'm quenching my thirst. You can try. Either way, I'll be counting my mugs if you and I ever go drinking.
You mustn't push yourself.
Perhaps I could take care of Miguel in your stead. That won't be necessary now. He still needs rest, but the danger is past. He is in no more need of nursing. I'm relieved to hear that, but still. He suffered such grievous wounds. Did he not have anyone to look after him? I couldn't say. Certainly should have seen an apothecary sooner than he did. Well, he was blessed indeed that you arrived when you did. Guided by the flame, eh? A toaster tool will be in order once he wakes up. Come to think of it, we'd best keep a watch over him lest he try to consume ale or spirits. Right, of course. Hey, Stella, welcome back. How you doing tonight? We just started Alphin's Chapter 3, and he's rescuing somebody with the gangrene. That got turned away by some other guy for unknown reasons. Ready to go home tomorrow? Hopefully everything goes smoothly, travel safe and all that. Do you have some in-flight entertainment prepared for yourself?
What's this now?
What's all the hubbub? Hey, what happened here?
Someone, help!
My son, he just collapsed. I sent for help, but oh, look at him, he's dying.
Let me take a look.
There's an apothecary in the house. Let me see him at once.
What?
Truly. Doesn't seem to be a bad case of food poisoning. But then, what could it be?
Oh dear.
Does your son suffer from any afflictions or ailments, ma'am?
No.
At least, none that I know of.
Damn it all.
Think, Alphin, think.
I'm coming in.
Where's the patient?
Oh,
Huh? You're that sham from before.
You.
You again. As for whether or not I'm a sham, you can judge for yourself. I see. Seems to be a paroxysm of sorts, doubtless brought on by something he ate. Sweet peas are known to cause this reaction in some people. Here, this should set things right.
whoa.
Well, I'll be. I like how he doesn't even ask if he'd eaten peas or anything. Where am I?
Oh!
By the gods!
Oh my!
Timothy, you're all right. Oh, sir, I have not the words to thank you.
Just doing my job.
It's nothing. Now, if you'll excuse me. The name's Ogun, traveling apothecary. And I trust you've learned not to judge a man before you know him. Well, shucks. Never seen a sham as good as that. But I can't let that shake me.
All right.
Let's see who else is around here is in need. Stella, you had to mail stuff from here to your house because you only brought a carry-on, so that's exciting. So did you mail stuff ahead of time, or how did you manage to swing that? Not seen them of late. What could have happened? A scholar who keeps a close eye on the local water supply. Okay, that guy. Tidings of elderly friends.
Oh,
Huh. So those two grandmas haven't been around lately. I should check and make sure they're not sick in bed. Who needs help from a whippersnapper? So how's your Chapter 4 progress going, Ishi? You say you have 2 more Chapter 4 towns to clear out by stealing and talking? Have the battles been going better for you? Gearing up? So you got stuff from your mom and you went to the post office yesterday and mailed it back to where you live in Vermont. Oh, I see what you mean. Chapter 3 was made decent with better gear. Yeah, some of the enemies are oddly tanky.
Ah.
Like, there's a lot of battles in terms of, like, the encounter rate, and the battles tend to be a little bit on the longer side. It's lonely being here on my own like this. Demure Grandma. An elderly widow who lives a quiet life of solitude. Never one for social gatherings, she had no one with whom to talk to after her husband died. However, she recently met another older woman while taking a walk, and the two have since become good friends. So we get to learn about the old woman from the southeast, her friend.
Thank you.
Finally, I can go visit my best friend again. Like, did he patch her up? Like, what was... I thought he was asking about people. Did he tell her where her friend lives? This... Okay, whatever. I guess we're done. We'll need to see how the chapter 4s go once you level grind a bit. Understandable.
Oh.
Quite the ability you have there. Old woman to the northwest.
how are you holding up?
And there we go. That should have you feeling better, ma'am.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. And make sure to keep warm, okay?
Aye.
I will. Thank heavens I can finally go grape picking again. Grapes. Speaking of grapes, do you know where I can find myself a good bottle of wine? I promised my new friend Miguel we'd share a toast, you see, and...
Are you all right?
Is everything all right, ma'am?
How can this be?
You're friends with Miguel, that rotten no-good thief? Thief? You heard me, and that's not all. Rumor has it he even killed a man. I heard he slipped into one of the local estates, and when the butler found him, Miguel stabbed the poor man to death. The local militia has been searching for him ever since, but they can't find hide nor hair of him. He's a drifter and a vagrant. If you know what's best for you, you'll find yourself a new friend.
So we meet again.
Sorry, no time to chat. I have a patient waiting.
Surely you don't mean to save that scoundrel's life.
So you knew?
I did. He claimed to be a humble farmer, but the dagger concealed beneath his cloak told me otherwise. There was far more blood on him than that from his wound. Nor did his nervous, flickering eyes do him any favors. No, It was clear why he hadn't sought treatment for his wound. He's a man on the run.
Still. Because someone's a thief, that means you leave them to die?
I said it once, and I'll say it again. Some lives are worth saving. Others, not so much.
Bollocks! We're apothecaries, not gods. It ain't our place to judge. We have a duty to help anyone who needs us. Am I wrong?
Show me one of your tonics.
Huh? Why should I do that?
Call it curiosity. I want to see your skills for myself.
Huh. Well, if you insist. Here, looking's free.
It is unrefined, but adequate. Made with talent and confidence. Hear me, Alphen. I can see the passion in your eyes, so I'll not mince words. Let that man die.
You can't...
Before you act, ask yourself what it truly means to save a man's life. Especially the life of a killer.
I should go back and check up on Miguel.
It's kind of always a bit of an ethical dilemma that I've enjoyed pondering about. And we were talking about this a couple weeks ago. I'm trying to remember in what context. Oh, no, it was in OG stream. Maybe we brought it up here. I don't remember. What's it called? Trying to remember. It's like a felony if you perform an action that goes on to enable somebody else to commit a felony, but it's not like being an accessory before or after the fact. There's a specific term for it that I'm blanking on. It's called a... What's it called? Oh, hell yeah, I got it right. First try. Thanks for that, Horns. So, yeah, always having naive characters need to come face to face with the consequences of like letting bad guys go, letting bad guys do bad things, is something that is annoyed me for a long time in a lot of superhero style media, like Batman and whatnot. So when the good guys are confronted by how their negligence pays dividends on society around them, which kind of always been interesting to me, and I'm curious where Alphen's sense of morality comes from in terms of him being a doctor, because it's really easy to take for granted in real life that we have the Hippocratic Oath that the doctors swear and everything, so they're supposed to allegedly treat everybody without truly discriminating between them. But there's presumably nothing quite like that in this game, because Ogun doesn't seem to follow it, right? So be curious to know if they touch on that, which I kind of doubt that they will, but nonetheless.
Hi.
Hey, Miguel. Alphen, mate, me wound. It stings something terrible.
Whoa.
Let me take a look. Tarnation, it's worse than I thought. At this rate, as life is.
Hey there.
How's it look? Tell me I'm going to survive.
I'll take care of this.
Yeah, I mean, you sure will. The sting's how you can tell the salve's working.
Ah, I see.
All right.
I'll just need to give you some stronger medicine.
I'll fix you up good as new.
You just hold on, okay? We'll have you on your feet again in...
Before you act, ask yourself what it truly means to save a man's life. Especially the life of a killer.
What?
What's the matter, Alvin? Is it worse than you thought?
Shucks.
I heard folks talking about you, Miguel. Saying you're a thief and a murderer.
Huh?
Murderer? Bollocks! I was framed, I tell you. Tell me the truth, Miguel. I can't help you unless you do.
Damn.
You got me, Alvin. I'm a rotten thief. But hear me out. I had no choice. I needed the coin.
I don't know.
Enough to take a man's life? Forgive me. I beg of you. I got 3 brats to feed back home. They'd go starving if not for me. It weren't always like this, Alvin. I used to be a mercenary and a good one at that. But things happened and the work don't come like it used to, and so I... Come clean with me, Alvin. I'm dying, ain't I? I know my body better than anyone. You've got to help me. I beg of you. Sorry about that. Okay. Starting this moment, you're a new man. Huh?
Now listen here.
I'm saying that I'll help you on one condition. No more thieving here.
Aye.
Why, of course. You have me word. But believe me, I feel worse than anyone about the terrible deeds I've done.
I beg of you.
Alfred. Thief or no, I can't leave a man to suffer. That's just not who I am. Alright, Miguel. I trust you. Hold tight and I'll fix you up right as rain.
Thank you.
Alfred, you're too kind for a man like me. And so Alfin toiled until the wee hours of the night, tending to Miguel's wounds as best he could. Until, finally, in the end...
Shucks.
Must have been more tired than I thought. Knowing Miguel's over the hump, I can finally breathe easy. Speaking of the man, I wonder where he's run off to. Hey, Meow Laser and Logos, welcome back in, you guys. Logos Expedition 33 is what's up. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to look into the details of the DLC. Was it all just cosmetics? Does anybody know? Or was it actually content? Now where did Miguel head off to?
Well,
I know not. But it is clear his wounds haven't healed such that he might go in wandering. Yeah, that's a relief at least. Thou art a skilled healer. Whoa, what's up with the praise all of a sudden? In but a brief time, thou didst cure in that man's injuries so that he was able to rise from his sickbed. It is clear thou art a master of thy craft. Now easy on the flowery words there, you're making me blush. Thou art quickly made shy when the talk turneth to thyself. My praise is not lightly offered. Thou wouldst do well to taken it to heart. Aw, shucks. It does mean a lot to me, but still, it's not over yet. The healing, I mean. My work isn't done until Miguel is his old self again. Then you can shower me with praise all you want. Very well. Then so I shall do it. This is damn Honnet dialogue. I said stand back, or I'll slit your brat's scrawny throat.
Someone help!
No, not my Timothy. Please, no.
Got that?
Then you know what you want to do, don't you? Hand over all you've got.
No, no.
I'll give you anything. Just wait for my husband to return in. Are you daft, you bloody whore? You think I've the luxury of waiting here all day? Now hand it over before...
Bugger me.
Bring every leaf you own to the Riviera Woods by sundown, else you'll never see the rat again. No! My Timothy! Gods have mercy!
The hells?
Are you alright? What happened here?
It can't be.
Oh, heavens.
But it is! The terrible man took my poor Timothy!
That bastard.
Well, shucks. That rotten bastard. My poor boy. Whatever am I to do?
I'll take care of this.
You just wait here, ma'am. I'll go after your boy. Now, which way did he go? He said come to the woods. The Riviera Woods west of town.
Got it.
I'll have little Timmy back in no time. Miguel. I was a damn fool for trusting you. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, little Timothy just can't seem to catch a break, can he? Little dude almost allergifies himself to death. Now he gets kidnapped.
This is the beginning of your end.
I'll do my best. There!
Bring it on. A tempest comes.
I appreciate it, really.
Come in, if thou darest.
A torrent of arrows!
What next?
Bring it on.
My turn. Ignis Arctic.
Well then. May the sacred flame shine forth!
But the mammoth sheep are kind of tanky. But I realized they were that tanky, I may have instead
I appreciate
analyzed to see what their other weakness was.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Here goes nothing. Oh, time for a rest. Whoa.
Tonight, risk.
Here goes nothing.
Letting the hunt begin.
I guess it would not be weak to spear because spear would be further left.
What's the big idea?
I appreciate it, really. Don't start things you can't finish.
Why did I keep Ophelia in the party? I should probably switch her out for Billy Ray Cyrus. Okay, it's coming this way to try to get into that little alcove thing. How do I get there?
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
My turn now.
Here goes nothing. This calls for surgery. Whoa.
Delicious. Closet.
I like how I keep forgetting to analyze
Letting my
using
arrow
Ophelia.
fly and true.
A torrent of arrows.
Bring it on. Need some of this?
My turn.
Logos, there's a new area, new bosses, but nothing lore significant. Honestly, kind of a letdown. Aw, man. Okay, thank you.
Let's do this.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Great healing mist.
Well then,
Oh, they are weak to dark. Okay, cool. Good to know.
bring about a miracle of healing.
All right.
You missed.
Out of my way. And that's that.
Olive bloom, just from that one encounter. There was a purple chest over there.
There is no choice.
Here goes nothing.
My turn. Tonight, risk.
Oh, they're all weak to lightning.
Letting the hunt begin.
We even have a lightning skill with her.
Lightning, done my bidding.
My turn now. Allow me to have a look.
My turn. I appreciate it, really.
Bring it on! This calls for good. That's what I'm talking about.
Can't tell if that's the way forward or not. Oh yeah, it should be because they have the green icon that way. Okay.
Come on, I've got better things to do.
Letting the hunt beginning.
Cool.
Here we go. This calls for good.
I'll do my best. Yeah.
Here we go. Need some of this?
Got our BP
Don't
back.
start things you can't
Or
finish.
SP. A lot of acronyms in this game. BP, SP, JP. Actually, I guess it's more of an assumption that JP is a job
Flame, protect us.
point acronym.
Out of my way.
Don't forget. Oh no, am I pulling a Nebula? Have I already forgotten?
Tonight, risk. Put it.
Oh, you mean LP just as a an acronym?
Raining arrows up on them.
Here goes nothing.
Is that a reference to me, or is there actually an LP in this game? Just to use amputate.
I will not be defeated.
Bring it on.
Because other games like SaGa Frontier use LP.
Need some of this?
My turn. I appreciate it, really.
Me,
And
okay.
That's that.
The furtive LP. So easily forgotten. What is a Gowl Breaker? Too bad there's not... a recent item. Who's Gareth? So nobody. What is a jailbreaker? It's not a jawbreaker. It's a dagger. It's a lot of physical damage.
Standest thou against me?
It's for
Then
breaking
be
gowls?
hunted.
True.
What next?
How could we have forgotten that?
A torrent of arrows.
Here we go. This calls for search.
My turn now. Allow me to have a look.
Oh, let's move to Axis.
Try this!
I'll do my best. May the sacred flame shine forth.
Bring it on!
Letting my arrow fly and true.
A torrent of arrows.
Here goes
Man,
nothing.
why is it gotta be so annoying and slightly tanky? Why you gotta miss, Alphen?
Bring about a miracle of healing.
What next?
Don't start things you can't finish.
Alphen's close to leveling up.
You won't feel a thing.
My turn.
Here goes nothing. This calls for search.
You bet I'd be doing Cyrus's chapter 4 quest and be underleveled by 25 or so levels with him. Probably, because he's like level 6 or 7 right now. He is, biding his time.
My turn now.
He's strategizing. He's figuring it all out.
All right. This calls for search.
My turn.
Does he even have a sub job yet? No, I still haven't found the apothecary sub job.
Don't start things you can't finish.
And we call them part-time jobs. He's not doing it full-time, I guess.
Letting us beginning.
All right. Yeah. Need some of this?
Out of my way. I'm ready.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
A torrent of arrows.
My turn now.
Here goes nothing.
No, he just did level up. Okay.
My turn now. I hope I've grown more able.
So we will need to come back down from up here.
Letting us beginning.
Well then. Thunder!
Out of my way. Tonight, Risk. Tonight.
Need some more SP
Don't
again.
start things you can't finish.
What is our SP situation like? I should have paid attention at the bottom of the screen. Holy crap. Jae-sang's spell. For 3 turns, elemental attacks performed by a single chosen ally will hit for critical damage. Jae-sang's spell. Mastered Sorcerer as a secondary job. We did it. That means we're the best around. Nice amulet. Some might even say it's an ice amulet. A nice amulet.
Need some of this?
Hey Ahmed, how's it going? Have I found the other secret jobs? No, I've just been going straight from town to town to do the 2nd and 3rd chapters so far.
Are you
You alright there with that horns? Did the jonkler get you?
Letting the hunt begin.
I'll do my best. May the sacred flame shine forth.
How's Octopath 0 going for you, Ahmed?
All right. Need some of this?
Ishi, the secondary jobs help a ton? I'm sure that they do.
I appreciate it. Really.
Like, Sorcerer's been overpowered as crap. Just being able to get so many extra hits off to break shields so consistently is super, super nice. Did I not? I didn't buff his attack damage. Ugh. Octo Zero is amazing. So much more to do.
Beginning.
Glad you're enjoying yourself.
Arrows up on. What next? Raining arrows up on. Thou didst fight with courage.
Ishi, you've been hearing mixed things. Like what? Is there a path there? No, that just all goes to the thing. Okay.
I'll make this quick.
Here we go. Need some of this?
Wind's hot.
Out of my way. Let's do this.
I'll not be defeated.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Lightning, done my bidding.
Bring it on.
Oh yeah, that's right. Ahmed, there's the 8 party members for Octopath Zero. And players of 1 and 2 might find that odd at first. Ishimura, you've been hearing that there's too many characters similar to Suikoden. Ahmed, you like Suikoden? Same here. It's one of my favorite JRPGs. 1 and 2. I feel like with 8, the easiest comparison might be Star Ocean 5. Although that was a more active battle, so maybe not that fair.
I appreciate it. Really.
Letting the hunt begin.
Have I played Eiyuden? So here's the thing. I tried it, and I didn't like it. I was really excited for it. I was waiting for it for years. But I did like the intro, and then like the combat was just a joke. The story was kind of pissing me off, and I didn't really feel like playing it again. So that was quite a surprise for me. Hey Chadwick, nice to see you again. How about you, Ahmed? Did you play Eiyuden as well? And did I just poop on a game you loved? It happens.
Oh, sacred light! I am not made for such battles.
So Chadwick, if we are all Beastmasters, what are you?
Miguel!
Alfred, fancy meeting you here. The brat wouldn't shut up, so I stuck him one to give him something to really cry about.
What the hell?
You low-down pile of filth! Move aside and let me see the boy's wound.
Not another bleeding step. As pleased as I'd be to see you fix up me golden goose. Something tells me you're just going to up and sneak away with him.
The boy could die.
And what of it if he does? I've got 4 mouths to feed back at home.
Wasn't it 3 a moment ago? Is he including himself?
I thought it was 3.
Whoops. I should learn to keep me stories straight. You actually believed I had a bloody family? I don't even know where my next meal is coming from. You're so sodding gullible, it almost moves me to tears. But I owe you one, Alfie. Thanks to you, I'm able to get back to honest work.
I give. This is my fault for fixing you. But that's why I'm gonna set things right. By my own hand.
Villain origin story? It's not like he hasn't killed already before in this playthrough.
Step aside, Miguel!
Tomahawk him, Alphin.
Sure that's smart, Alfin? I stretch the truth from time to time. I wasn't lying about being a mercenary. Miguel Twin Spears has killed 100 men if he's killed a dozen. Soldiers, mind you, not mollycoddles toting a bag full of weeds. None of your potions or bandages will patch you up when I'm done with you. Ah!
That's a hell of a ga right there at the end.
Better roll up the sleeves.
Right, you picked a fight with the wrong man.
Letting the hunt begin it.
Hey, Ulfer, welcome back in. So Chadwick, when I was asking what kind of Beastmaster you were, or like when I asked what that makes you, I was asking what type of Beastmaster you are. So I guess you're a cat Beastmaster? Your Transformers, Beast Wars? What shall I do?
Raining arrows up on them.
Party of druids, nothing can go wrong. Chadwick, you're just a cat, bro. What was it? What was the leopard's name in Jungle Book? Because isn't Bagheera the tiger? Bagheera! What's his power level?
Allow me to have a look.
Here we go.
Bagheera. Oh, damn, I was close. Thanks, Ahmed. I liked Bagheera. The Black Panther. Wasn't there, like, the Black Panther with the Beast Wars? I didn't really care for Beast Wars, but I had a friend who was obsessed with it. So I kind of saw a relatively decent amount of it through hanging out with him, whether I wanted to or not.
Need some of this?
Chinook, you probably haven't seen the Jungle Book in over 30 years or more. When I was on base, I managed to catch the live action, well, quote-unquote live-action CGI remake of the Jungle Book with, what's his name? Christopher Walken. I almost called him Willem Dafoe, which I was very surprised about. Who knew Mr. Walken could sing? Yeah, I remember Baloo, the bear buddy. Wolfer, you're a wolf?
Bring it on.
No. Your name clearly means bear.
Pick your poison.
Letting the hunt.
So you heard that was one of the better Disney live-action remakes? It was pretty enjoyable, I won't lie. And I tend to be a hater of the live-action stuff.
Raining arrows up on.
I know Wolfer is wolf. That's why I joke. That's why you joke that you're just wolf.
I'm ready. Are you? Show us your magic.
I'll not be defeated.
Shere Khan is the tiger, that's right. Damn, he actually hit pretty hard. I regret a little bit taking Ophelia's excess BP and then turning it into weak attack. Wait, were those crits? That didn't even seem like it. Anyway. Tempted.
Allow me to have a look.
All right.
46,000. So we've got 2 turns to work with here to buff up Therion. So this turn we can spend pretty much however we need. So let's donate a BP to... No. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we should be able to make this.
The best money can buy.
Coming, if thou darest.
Cool, Alpin will be in front of Therion, that's all I need. Shere Khan's more of a danger in Mortal Kombat? I don't think that's the right name there without horns. Shao Kahn, not Shang Tsung. Beat him up. beat him up.
Oh, sacred light.
All right.
Gotta spend 5,000 just to break this dude. That would have really messed me up if I missed.
Out of my way.
That's his physical defense. I need to debuff his elemental defense. Ugh. So is my buff gonna go off this turn or next? We have this.
Elemental brute.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Never missing.
Raiden, yeah. Well, we were making pumpkin bread, but the yeast died, so I ended up having pumpkin pancakes. Both sound lovely, to be honest. I like pumpkin bread and pancakes.
Ah! Bring about a miracle of healing.
Here goes nothing.
Damn it, Therion's buff did fall off. This is essentially a 2-turn thing. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I squandered it.
Let's get down to work. Befelgen, bring us fortune.
Letting the hunt begin.
But I made some of my money back.
Raining arrows up on them.
Out of my way.
Do you bake a lot, Ulfer, if you're making your own bread with your own yeast? It's not even maxed out. I done goofed it. Oh, his defense has been shifting. That explains a lot. Sorry, kid, but I can't let you
my
live.
arrow fly and true.
He's trying to get us. He's going to attack 5 times next turn. That is 5.
Better than a snare.
I'll do my best. Allow me to have a look.
Okay, that is
Here goes
good
nothing.
info to have. We got lucky with that. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I don't think we're going to be able to get to him.
What next?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we should be fine. We should be fine. Oh yeah, I could also just hit him a bunch. Okay, we'll be more than fine.
Holding
Here we go. Need some of this?
My turn. I see through your defenses.
I'll do my best.
It would have been really, really funny if I didn't have the right sorcery skill.
Thunder! Bring
coming, if thou darest.
Hire help guards the party to raise the fists. I know, but I'm not worried about it when I could just break them. Please don't backseat. You've done that a lot. Chadwick, you like that Mortal Kombat now makes a differentiation between Chinese and Japanese? Back in the day, it was a free-for-all, no national consistency for anything. Over, you just get dry yeast sold in packs, but it's too cold, so they didn't get revived when you're making the dough. Alright, so he has been stunned successfully for now.
Never miss it.
My turn now. Ah! Bring about a miracle of healing.
Here we go.
I'm ready. Are you? I appreciate it. Really?
500 SP. I surrender! Have mercy!
Next.
Okay, he's lying. He is a liar.
Better than a snare.
Like, hoe trap's kind of useful, huh?
All right.
My turn.
No, we need to stall. Don't break him this turn. Wait, his defense is... That's magical defense. How did it get debuffed that way? Doesn't last that long, does it? Oh, because I... Did I buff it? I don't think I did. Unable to steal, good to know.
I see through the defenses.
I'll not be defeated.
Usually you're about to start the chapter 4s. Good luck. You've caught up to me and beyond.
Thunder! Bring out!
Here goes nothing. Need some of this?
Out of my way. Tonight, risk.
Letting the hunt beginning. Holding back nothing. Cowering before the huntress.
Got him.
The hunt endeth.
Miguel's spear. But he had 2 of them. Thanks for the GG. The bleeding. Not this again. Are you okay? Thanks the gods, he's still breathing. Sit tight now.
That'll do her.
But there ain't no time to waste. Need to get him someplace dry and treat the wound properly. But yeah, I was gonna say Alphen could have still treated him and turned him into the police. Or guards, whatever you call them. A few days later.
That's wonderful.
Oh, Timothy, bless me! My dearest Timothy, I promise I'll never let you go. Ever again. Alright, guys, I just really resisted the urge to rickroll you all.
Mother?
Yes, what is it, my boy?
Huh?
Who is that man who saved me? No, I was talking about the before time, Ahmed. Like, when he first found out that Miguel was a thief, he could have treated him and then still turned him into the authorities before it escalated. Head southeast out of town. Oh yeah, let me check out that spear before I forget. .200 and accuracy. Occasionally reduces the target's evasion. Damn, that's really good. We could put that on Ulbrich because it also has the additional accuracy. So you're leaving this place?
That's right.
Those who are sick are now well. My work here is done. Let me ask you something.
Sure.
Make it quick.
You know,
By saving a robber's life, I put an innocent boys in danger. And in the end, I gave in. Did what I had to and bloodied my own hands. If I had to do it over, what could I have done different? Was I too naive to do what I did? My mind goes in circles and I still can't find the answer. Life is nothing but a series of choices. Our job's the same. We have to decide what's worth keeping and what should be thrown away. You made a poor choice. It's that simple. There was a time when I was as indiscriminate as you.
It was 10 years ago, when I started practicing my craft. I was living with my wife in a tiny village. One day, a wanted criminal came to our home. He had evaded his captors, but at great cost. His wounds were dire. I knew what he was, and still I took him into my home and tended to him. I believed, much like you do, that every life was worth saving. With each passing day, his condition improved. I was filled with pride for my skills and joy for my patient's recovery. Then one day, I went off into the woods to gather ingredients for a potion.
Uh-oh.
I returned to find my wife on the floor, unrecognizable, in a pool of her own blood. I had no choice but to accept the truth. I saved the wrong life. I left my village behind and wandered from town to town. Ever since then, I treat only those I choose to treat. And save only those lives that deserve to be saved. Those hands of yours can shape the world. Think before you use them. There was another who practiced his craft the way you do.
just don't know. I still don't have the answer. What would you have done? If you're out there, can you send me some kind of message? Anything at all.
And so Alphen left Saintsbridge behind. His heart was brimming with confidence, weighing heavy and hollow in his chest. Was I wrong to believe what I believed? What would you have done? He called out to the man who once saved him, but to no avail. His steps unsure, he set out for Orwell in the Cliftlands. Life's worth. Alphen's faith in his journey is shaken when a man he helped nearly kills... ... Hey, Global, nice to see you. Tonight's the night of the vampire? Oh, do go on. What do you mean? Ahmed, you were saying you can't save everyone physically, mentally, or spiritually. Just do what you can do and see the results. So here's my problem with what Alphen did. Like, I don't really have too much of an issue with him trying to help a criminal because his goal is indiscriminate life-saving, the Hippocratic Oath and all that crap, which doesn't exist in this game. But setting that aside, he could have still saved the dude and done right by society by bringing the guards to apprehend him while he was getting healed, or at the end of him being healed, and it would have been good. And then if they decide to execute him, like, that's beyond Alphen's role, I guess. But anyway, the point is, what he actually did was kind of aiding and abetting in a way. And I would argue it would probably make him an accessory of little Jimothy's almost murder that we had a moment ago. So melodramatic. Okay, so next we have Cyrus. So I should probably put him in the party. Okay, let's just travel there first. Chadwick, on that note, you finished Frankenstein? Friggin' bummer. It was a bit of a bummer, but I mean, that is why they have the subtitle, what is it, A Modern Day Prometheus? Underneath the actual title. If we know anything about the story of Prometheus, it's that Atlas Shrugged. Hey, Robbie, how's it going? Who is the monster and who is the man? Victor Frankenstein is both. He is a man who is a monster. His creation is an atom of a new sort. So where he is... Wait, have I ever gone in here? Yeah, I think I did. Just that dude annoyed me.
Hello to you.
Could I not get this dude? No. There's so much liver in that story. Global, you just felt a wild hair to type Rocky Erickson lyrics into the chat. He's one of the fathers of psychedelic rock. Kinda did what Sid Barrett of Pink Floyd did and blew his mind out on acid. Oh no. Yeah, I almost made a joke about crows, but I couldn't remember if Prometheus had the crows or if it's something else. Robbie, you've given up and are using save states at all the checkpoints in Battletoads now? Oh man, no. You gotta go back. You gotta get good. Beginning of the stage, I believe in you. Like, Battletoads isn't as bad as Ghosts and Goblins. Or Ghouls and Ghosts, whichever it is. It's just a drink. Laborer. This man who yearns to get rich quickly raced to Quarry Crest upon learning of the gold rush. Sadly, his dreams were dashed upon learning that he was far from the first to arrive and that he would have to wait half a year before he could officially register as a miner. It's important to register your miners, y'all. But if he is a registered miner, he should not be in a bar. So we have to take his money from him. Steal defenses. That doesn't sound bad. I run the tavern, you know, and our singing girl just went and quit on us. There's got to be another girl somewhere who can carry a tune. You can tune a piano. Oh, no, it's Goku's voice. You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish. And King Kai laughs. A barkeep in Quarry Quest with a keen eye for quality spirits and talent. Many who have been given an opportunity to perform at his venue have become famous overnight. You think Prometheus had more personal responsibility than Victor and actually wanted to help? Hey man, Victor had a vision and he followed it through. He just wasn't much of a visionary. We're gonna make Billy Ray a dancer. Mostly to get that other skill which allows him to gain SP every turn. It's quite nice. Do I have another ring, or is it all bracelets? Robbie, you're not that good on the vehicles segment levels, especially in Battletoads. A lot of Battletoads really is just learning the level. Like, you don't... Most people will not have the reaction time to actually see what's coming and adjust accordingly, to be real. Continue a tale. Hoping to solve the mysteries behind a certain ancient tome, you head to Quarry Crest. Here you seek out Odette, a former colleague who may be able to shed some light on the matter. It's important to be able to shed light on books, otherwise they can be hard to read at night. Although part of me is pretty nostalgic for like trying to read surreptitiously at night as a kid, past one's bedtime. The story so far. Cyrus left the academy behind in search of the lost tome. From the reaches of hell, its disappearance was a riddle wrapped in a mystery. A riddle that piqued his scholarly curiosity. Even suffering the indignity of losing his post was a small price to pay for the opportunity of solving this fascinating puzzle. And so did Cyrus come to Quarry Crest to call upon an old colleague who just might have the answers he seeks. So this is Quarry Crest. I can't do his voice. It's hard to believe it's been 10 whole years since Odette left the academy. And her house was... Ah, that's right. She left directions in her letter. I'm gonna give up. I should take another look. You have all the makings of a great scholar, Cyrus. But allow me to offer you a word of warning. For all your intellect, you have always been clumsy in matters of the heart. I know that your research is more important to you than anything. Global. But you would do well to give some thought to how you treat the fairer sex. You are more handsome than you give yourself credit for. If you are not careful, you might find your words and actions misconstrued by those around you. I should have known better than to read that again. The first time I read it, I nearly fell over laughing. Now it almost seems prophetic. To think I'd be banished from the academy because of a trumped-up scandal like that! I can just see Odette laughing at me the moment I mention it.
Now then.
But there's no point worrying. I have to face her sooner or later, after all. I try to keep myself presentable, this is true. But is my face truly so easy on the eyes? Oh, woe is me, doomed to never realize the full depth of my good looks and charisma. I was gonna say something, and then Global distracted me with his random sentence. I know that Will Smith is the name of your cat, but just the mental image of you cuddling up with the actual Will Smith around a portable radiator is very distracting. Oh, yeah, okay, so what movie was it that had some dude chasing around a book? Was it like the seventh seal? Something like that? That's pretty much exactly what this questline reminds me of. I might not remember the name.
Anyhow, here we are.
Yes, I'll be right there.
It's been some time, Odette.
Got him.
You're still here. I guess I'm not suffering from fatigue-induced hallucinations after all.
It's me, Odette, in the flesh. Good to see you as hale and hearty as ever.
And you're as insufferable as ever, no doubt. What are you waiting for? Come in already.
Don't mind if I do. How did I know that would be your reaction?
We were practically joined at the hip back in the day. Just watching you go about was fun in and of itself. I always had a hunch you'd end up in trouble with the ladies, but to think it would happen with the princess of all people. Somehow, you've managed to exceed even my wildest expectations.
By expelling me, they hope to protect Her Highness's good name. Needless to say, there's no truth in any of this.
Oh, of course, of course. I'm sure it's all as you say. Her Highness and this Therese are just your pupils. They have no romantic interest in you in the slightest. You're something else, Cyrus. But it's a relief to find your powers of observation are as keen as ever.
Uh-huh.
Well, did you come all this way just to entertain me? If so, congratulations on a job well done.
Save your congratulations for another time. I've come in search of a certain tome. Are you perchance familiar with From the Far Reaches of Hell?
A cheery title if I've ever heard one. I can tell you that it's a compendium of ancient rites and rituals. Not that I've read it myself, of course.
I know that much. I was hoping you could tell me more.
Not much more. It touches upon necromancy, I believe.
Have we seen undead enemies so far in this game? I don't think we have, no. I'm thinking about it.
Necromancy?
Necromancy. That said, as to what extent, I know little.
Is that so?
I was sure that if anyone could enlighten me, it would be you.
Give me a break.
Is that supposed to be flattery? All right, just give me some time. As soon as I tackle the little pickle I'm dealing with at the moment, I'll do some investigating.
Oh,
A pickle, you say? Consider my interest piqued. God. Oh, God. What is this dialogue? They knew what they were doing. I always took you for the type who chewed up and spit out your problems before pickles they could become. Again, I find your flattery lacking. Anyhow, since you're here, perhaps I can put you to use. As it happens, a number of people have gone missing of late. Under suspicious circumstances, I presume.
Naturally.
Just so. Many quite literally seem to have been spirited away. One soul went to the neighborhood provisioner to buy some foodstuffs and never returned. Another turned to a street corner, only to vanish entirely, leaving his friend who was strolling with him in disbelief. All told, 10 men and women have gone missing in such a fashion in the past half year.
most intriguing.
How curious indeed. Don't look so disappointed, you nut job. So, how about it? Do you have any ideas? It would be imprudent to jump to conclusions without conducting an investigation.
Great.
Thanks. Knew I could count on you. I'll look into that tome while you're away.
As you wish.
A fair trade, I say. Though I dare say that having the opportunity to solve this peculiar puzzle is a reward in itself.
I see.
It figures. Well, happy investigating. Man, I can't do either of their voices. First, I should ask Odette where precisely the kidnappings have occurred.
Well.
Leaving so soon? Did you discover something interesting? Hey, Robbie joined the Discord? Nice. Odette, testimony. Come to think of it, the 3 people who went missing were all last seen near the inn. It could well be a coincidence. Most intriguing.
Ah, yes.
I grew up here, so I'm basically an expert on this town. A system of underground canals runs all throughout this town. I don't think anyone has ventured down there in quite some time, though. Most intriguing. The sewers. Man, I don't know if I said my joke, but I said it in my head. It's it. It's Pennywise they got by the dancing clown. Yeah, wait, Robbie's been in the Discord. That's true. He's a brave adventurer. I saw it, I did. What a frightening sight. Seen it happen both in the dead of night and broad daylight. Someone's walking by the inn. They turned the corner up ahead, and when I followed, they were gone. Vanished into thin air.
Now then.
And with that, I do believe I have all the knowledge I need to crack the case. Every victim was in the general vicinity of the inn where they disappeared. We can say with absolute certainty that they did not vanish into thin air, or some such nonsense. As such, it stands to reason that they were kidnapped. And that the kidnapper made use of a hidden path or a passage to evade the public eye. The entrance to the sewers would seem to make for an ideal escape route. Yes, doubtless the culprit stole underground to spirit his victims away.
Thusly.
I do believe I should have a look down there for myself. Ishi, like how the person used the tunnel but somehow boarded it up from the inside? I mean, there is magic in this game, right? See, the boards are gone now. We were pretending them before.
Aha!
Because who wants to go into a sewer? Here we are! From the looks of it, these aqueducts predate the founding of the village itself. There is a good chance many of the villagers are unaware of their existence. This calls for a thorough investigation. But I must be wary. For all I know, the culprit could be lurking in the shadows as I speak. You're thinking! I will proceed with caution. After all, it simply wouldn't do if I became our villain's latest victim. And I'm gonna just stop trying this voice again. Tried so many times.
Interesting.
It looks like someone's been coming in and out of these sewers. As we suspected. Muddy footprints on the floor and handprints on the wall. Recent, too. The mud is still wet. I see. That is very useful information. I must say you have a keen eye to spot such subtle signs. It's just experience. Albeit experience I never thought would be useful to you. Your experience is the result of careful study and gives you valuable skills. You see. Oh, but we don't have time for discussion now. However interesting. Perhaps I'll share my insights later. Don't worry about it. Your lectures give me a headache. Too honest? A little, yes. I didn't save it! This level 10 area is gonna get me! Is this a real fake wall?
Letting us beginning.
Oh, right. We, didn't really get into...
Here goes nothing.
What was I gonna say? I'm losing it, man. Finding it really hard to focus tonight.
My turn. Don't start things you can't finish.
It was a real fake wall. Where the hell are we now? This is purely gotta be a secret area, right? I hope. Perhaps not. Maybe it's just a shortcut. Galamoth, it's crazy to you they're still doing the AAA slowly squeeze yourself through narrow corridors to disguise loading areas thing. Like there has to be some other way of doing it by now. I know like a lot of issues are brought up due to the computations for loading shaders and whatnot. I was really surprised that that was still an issue in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Or Remake was really bad on the PS4. Like there were certain areas with such really bad slowdown. And I didn't understand it.
Thou didst fight with courage.
Fire Soulstone? Okay. Oh, we're just back here already. But this one's purple, which means it's good. Snipe Saber? Guess it has high accuracy.
Time to teach you a lesson.
Here goes nothing.
Because something is a cliche, that makes some devs feel like they can get away with it a bit more easily.
Come in, if thou darest.
Jack and Daxter cleverly had a trip mechanic. Occasionally Jack would just trip running around. Wait, what? Oh, what? I didn't even know that. Was that more in the second and third games? Because I know those games are way bigger. I know the devs are saying that they had to come up with very interesting tricks. And they couldn't design the levels the way that they had originally envisioned because of limitations with the hardware. They did it to disguise the fact that he would trip at loading seams between level segments. That's smart. Until people realize that he keeps tripping in the same spot, right?
Most intriguing.
I do say, to think there were such elaborate structures under the surface.
What have we here?
He's dead.
What in the...
Heavens is this? It's as if the blood was drained from his body. And what is this atop these strange patterns? Clearly, some baleful sorcery has been practiced here.
It couldn't be.
These gemstones, why, if my hypothesis is correct,
It couldn't be.
they must be composed of the crystallized human blood. And yet, it is as if this myriad hues of red are mixed together. Can't read. Could it be that each gem contains the blood of multiple victims?
Preposterous!
Good gods, what horrors have been wrought here? How many innocents have been victimized by this blood-sucking sorcerer? At least now we know the motive behind the kidnappings. The villain we are dealing with is no common criminal. No, I am loath to even call him a human being.
Why, I'll be...
Sucking the life from the men and women of this poor town only to cast them away. This is a veritable demon who walks among us. One thing is clear. This monster must be stopped before he can commit any more vile deeds. As an academic, I must confess that the history of the dark arts intrigues me. But to put them into practice, this is truly beyond the pale. What's this? The young lady in the cell. She still lives. I must free her lest she suffers the same fate as the others.
And who might you be?
Just a scholar of no particular repute. I was passing through and could not help but notice these odd gemstones. Are they perhaps your work? And these strange glyphs, are they not runes of High Hornburgian?
Are they now?
Gideon? Ofnir? What?
The tomes of ancient Hornburg were lost long ago. No ordinary scholar would be privy to this knowledge. But how could any self-respecting academic perform such horrors?
Ho ho! Seems you're more of a scholar than you give yourself credit for.
They still live, yes? If you know what's best for you, you'll free them at once.
Well, since you asked so nicely, no, I think not.
Got him. He said no you.
A shame. If only you hadn't come poking around in my secrets. I wouldn't have minded picking your brain.
Literally.
Now I'll have to settle for sucking your blood!
I cannot fail!
That dude doesn't look
Bring it
stereotypically evil at all. Oh, he doesn't have Analyze. I didn't equip him. Anime bones? Wait, there are necros. Yeah, we have seen skeletons. Okay, just for gore.
Come in, if thou darest.
So Ishii, you're finally done looting all the towns. Now you need to go grinding for your people in the low 40s. Best of luck with that. Hopefully chapter 4 isn't too bad. I'll be getting there soon enough myself.
Letting the hunt beginning.
Letting the hunt beginning. Oh, even OG's weak to Lux.
Now, what next? Nothing will quiet the storm.
Here goes nothing.
Out of my way. I appreciate it.
Really?
Cool.
An interesting dilemma.
Letting the hunt beginning.
I was thinking about using my beast that actually has the light spell. But I was like, that makes more sense at the beginning of the turn, so that way we could all benefit from having the guy get dazed earlier. Well, maybe it didn't make the most sense then. Yes, it did.
I'm ready. Are you? I appreciate it.
Really? Shucks.
Coming. Raining arrows up on me.
Shucks. Need some of this?
I should have checked to see if he had anything
And
with
that's
stealing,
that.
but because we couldn't take his money, I didn't think that'd be a possibility. Gideon's dagger. They're still alive after all.
What in the...
What's this? It couldn't be. A copy from the far reaches of hell. Well, that's unfortunate. It's but an abridged copy translated into the modern tongue. And aside from the basic instructions on performing the rites and the reagents required, all other details have been all but omitted. Why, it doesn't even mention the possible uses of these blood crystals. What's this? A piece of parchment has been inserted between the pages. Calculations on the number of test subjects required to create one blood crystal. I see. And there's a note. First specimen successfully synthesized and delivered. Delivered? Could it be that someone commissioned that frightful stone? I can only speculate, but could whoever is behind this be connected to the stolen tome I seek? Where am I?
Aha!
You are back with us, good miss. I'm feeling...
Are you okay?
The drugs that awful man gave you are still affecting you. Pray rest until your strength returns. Who are you?
Excuse me.
An excellent question, my dear, and one I'd be more than happy to answer. Wooing a poor girl just awakened from a coma? Have you no shame?
Come now.
Don't be silly, Odette. I was merely trying to be a gentleman. Clearly.
Now then.
At any rate, Odette, there is a favor I would ask of you. Another one? Note my complete lack of surprise.
The truth is...
I found on our kidnapper's person an abridged translated copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell.
What was that?
You're kidding. Needless to say, this could be a tremendous lead.
Thusly.
I need to find out where and by whom the volume was translated. Let me have a look. Whoever bound this spared no expense.
Indeed.
I thought the same. There are few bookmakers in the realm that could produce such a tome. Fine, I'll help.
You have my gratitude. Aha!
Eureka! Did you find something? The thin yet sturdy pages are characteristic of paper made from the finest pine wood, while the texture of the vivid red binding reveals it is unmistakably tanned lambskin. There's only one place in the realm where both can be found in sufficient quantities.
Which means that...
Stoneguard. I am certain of it. So that's where you will travel.
Yes.
Where else? I must track down this tome, Odette. And I must do so before any more horrors can be unleashed upon our fair realm.
I see.
I wasn't asking, you know.
Forgive me.
I care not to boast, but I have experience in hunting wild goats. Oh, now that's interesting. Their fur and hide are very highly valued, especially when unmarred by wounds. Instead of using a bow, I oft build traps when I hunt goats. I see. I stalk the quarry, then herd it toward my pit or snare until it is caught. Different means for different prey. Hunting is not as simple as it seems. In all things thou must find in the proper way to achieve in thy goal. Wouldst thou eat soup with a fork? Steak with a spoon? Excellent examples both. You state your case most persuasively. You have a talent for teaching. Perhaps it is something you might pursue in the future. Me, a teacher? I think not. You seem very sure about that. I prefer the hunt. Well, pedagogy's loss is hunting's gain, I dare say. Alfin, my friend, you seem melancholy. It's nothing. Yet I'm worried that it is in fact something. Well, I can't stop thinking about them poor folk that got sacrificed. It's an awful thing. People ain't tools to be used. Knowledge is a tool that can serve noble ends or wicked depending on who wields it. What matters is the nature of the person who uses the tool, the disposition of their heart. Yours, for example, is full of goodness, and I believe that any knowledge is safe in your hands. Oh, leave off it, Professor. I've got my brain full just trying to learn all I can about medicine. In any case, I feel sick thinking about all this. I need to wash my hands or something. Use this. The handkerchief? Thank you, Professor. I believe I shall learn much from this man. So Galamoth, you missed Star Wars games where the lightsabers didn't feel like you were hitting enemies with a Nerf bat. You just want to cleave through them. Amputations, limbs flying left and right. That, rated M for adult? I don't know, M for mature?
Still here.
I am, but not a moment longer. Thank you for everything, Odette. I am in your debt.
You helped out a little here. What say we call it even? Be safe, Cyrus. I have a hunch you're poking around in something far more sinister than either of us can imagine.
Nah, surely searching for the book about the secrets of hell is, kosher, as it were.
I am well aware of the danger. I will exercise due caution.
Due caution? I'll believe it once you quit diving headfirst into whatever you think smells of mystery.
A man cannot so easily change his God's-given disposition.
You said it was 15 years ago that the tome was stolen.
That I did. What of it?
As you may recall, the then headmaster of the academy died under mysterious circumstances that very same year.
And you believe the two incidents are connected somehow?
No, I just like spouting valedictory trivia. But now that you mention it, the disorder following the incident would offer a convenient opportunity to misappropriate an article from the archives. Wouldn't you say?
Your insight is invaluable and appreciated. I will keep this in mind.
I mean it, Cyrus. Be careful out there.
I will. And I'll return as soon as I get to the bottom of this. You have my word.
I'll be waiting with bells on.
Is that some idiom I don't understand? Wait, is this the same dude? He's following us everywhere. That guy has to be the savior. And so Cyrus bid Quarry Quest farewell. Damn it. The translated volume he recovered from the villain pointing him to his next destination, Stoneguard in the Islands, where the original copy of the tome he sought surely lies. Cyrus forged on in search of the truth. Traces of the tome. After Cyrus solves the mystery of the missing disappeared. ... Finally happened. I didn't slow down enough to say Quarry Crest, not Quarry Quest. I goofed. It's a ruined game ruined. Robbie, you finally beat level 11 in Battletoads. Congrats, bro. Good luck on the final one. Chloe Quest? Orwell. We've actually already been here for once. Oh yeah, because this is chapter 3. No, that was his 4. Wait, where are we going? Chloe Quest? Where is Chloe Quest? I thought it was down here. Alphin! No, this is Cyrus. Wait, what? How come I don't see it? Am I just that blind? Did we... what? Okay. No. Stone Guard. Level 40. Okay. You make your way to Stone Guard after learning that the original copy of the tome you seek might be there. But you can't help but feel that someone's been watching you. Let's go ahead and save it. So, truth be told, I would like to continue and go through Cyrus's quest, but I am just like super tired tonight for some reason. So, I think I'm actually going to call it here, which is really uncommon for me, and try to get a little bit more sleep than normal. And pick it up on Cyrus's chapter 3 tomorrow, and then maybe potentially Honnet's chapter 4 following that. So, that'll be it for tonight's stream, everybody. I want to thank you all for joining me. My apologies for ending early, but hopefully I'll catch you all on the next one at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, until then, take care, stay safe. Last Protagonist out.